Between 2017 and 2020, Uber reported nearly 10,000 assault cases and over 120 fatalities linked to its rideshare platform in the U.S.
I said to the driver, "You're not the shooter, are you?"
Hello, I need a ambulance, please. Please hurry up.
Okay, so female's down. She's been shot.
Please don't move. They coming, okay? Please don't move. We got the kids. Did anybody see what kind of car it was? My boyfriend and his dad just got shot.
9-10 gunshots right outside our apartment complex.
Among them, one case in particular shook the entire nation. In Kalamazoo, Michigan, a trusted Uber driver went on a shooting spree, killing 6 people and critically wounding 2 others in a single night, while picking up passengers in between murders. February 20th, 2016 was unusually warm for winter. As people went about their lives, Jason Dalton, a 45-year-old husband and father of 2, prepared to commit one of the most bizarre and horrifying mass shootings in recent U.S. history. By nightfall, chaos gripped Kalamazoo. Police were flooded with 911 calls. One of the victims, 14-year-old Abby Kopf, had been shot in the head at a Cracker Barrel parking lot. She was believed to be dead until she moved. The night begins. That evening, Abby had been out with her best friend and surrogate grandmother, 68-year-old Barbara Hawthorne. They'd just seen a play and were joined by Barbara's 3 friends for a late dinner. As they finished their meal and walked to their cars, a black vehicle pulled in behind them, blocking them in. In seconds, the peaceful night turned into a nightmare. Gunshots erupted. Glass shattered. Barbara threw herself over Abby to protect her. The teen, trying to hide in the footwell, saw the smoking barrel of a gun pointed right at her. Then everything went black. Hours earlier, Dalton had already begun his rampage. Tiana's heroism. In a Kalamazoo suburb, 25-year-old Tiana Carruthers was watching her daughter, niece, and 3 other children. When they asked to go outside, Tiana accompanied them. As they crossed the street, a silver SUV screeched to a halt. The driver, a heavy-set man with wild eyes, told her he was there to pick her up. She hadn't called for a ride. He sped off, only to circle back minutes later. Dalton aimed a gun at the group of children. Without hesitation, Tiana stepped in front of them. Bullets tore through her shoulder, legs, and liver. She survived, but barely. Her actions saved 5 young lives. Dalton fled the scene, changed vehicles, and continued picking up passengers between shootings. Abby's miracle. Back at Cracker Barrel, Barbara was dead. Abby was rushed to the ICU. Her mother, Vicky, was told her daughter had been shot in the head and had no pulse. Declared clinically dead, doctors prepared Abby's body for organ donation. But then, she squeezed her mother's hand. Initially dismissed as a muscle twitch, Abby moved again. Doctors checked. She had a pulse. Her heart had restarted. In a moment no one could explain, the teen came back to life. Vicky asked her to give a sign if she could hear her. Abby began drawing the letter B in her palm, asking about Barbara. Barbara had died shielding Abby from the bullets. She took 3 shots to the chest while protecting the girl she loved like her own granddaughter. The arrest. Dalton's car was eventually spotted and tailed by police. A short chase ended when he calmly surrendered, arms out the window, no resistance. Investigators were baffled. Who was this man? Why did he kill at random? Dalton claimed his phone had transformed into a demonic figure that took control of his mind. He blamed supernatural forces for the killings. Detectives entertained his story to keep him talking. Eventually, he walked them through each attack, always returning to his bizarre possession claims. He admitted to shooting Abby and Barbara, but insisted he wasn't in control. However, police believe Dalton was fully aware of his actions. Tiana testifies. Despite surviving multiple gunshot wounds, Tiana underwent extensive surgery and rehabilitation. She walked again and spoke publicly about the tragedy, quickly becoming a symbol of strength and selflessness. Her bravery went beyond the shooting. Tiana had overcome a difficult upbringing. Her mother battled addiction, often leaving Tiana to care for her younger siblings. At just 17, Tiana became a single mother and raised her daughter, Kaya, alone. She rebuilt her life from scratch, only to be gunned down protecting her child. In 2017, she prepared to testify in court against Dalton. As the first victim in the timeline, she was also the first to testify. Facing her attacker, even on a screen, was traumatizing. But Tiana pressed on, determined to bring justice not only for herself, but for everyone affected. Her powerful testimony destroyed any credibility Dalton's insanity defense had left. She described his deliberate actions, how he circled back, pointed his gun at the kids, and shot her with intent. Dalton, watching from another room, dropped his demonic story soon after. His erratic behavior vanished. It was all a performance, a ploy to escape justice. Abby's journey. After surviving her gunshot wound, Abby faced an uphill battle. Doctors worried about brain damage and memory loss. She had to relearn how to walk, talk, and even remember what happened. One of the most painful moments came when she finally understood Barbara was dead. Her surrogate grandmother, her closest companion, was gone. Abby often asked why it had to happen to her, or to Barbara. The guilt, confusion, and grief overwhelmed her. Yet she kept going. She went to prom in 2019 and slowly reclaimed her life. If it wasn't for her, she said, I wouldn't be here. I miss her every single day. Justice and legacy. In 2019, Jason Dalton pled guilty to all charges. He was sentenced to life in prison without parole. His insanity defense had collapsed. Thanks to the testimonies of Tiana and other victims, the justice system saw him for what he was, a cold, calculated murderer. Barbara Hawthorne's niece, Laura, later honored her aunt's wish of riding a hot air balloon. She scattered Barbara's ashes over the Arizona desert, giving her a final resting place as beautiful as the life she lived. Tiana became a motivational speaker, turning her pain into purpose. She now helps others find strength through hardship. I'm stronger than I ever could imagine, she says. Would I do it all over again? Hell yeah, I'd do it again, without a doubt.